40 minutes into a good session with Claude, and it stops. Limit reached back in 3 hours. You assume you burned too many messages. It was never the messages. You paid for the same conversation over and over. First, the clock. Your limit runs in a rolling 5-hour window, and it does not start at midnight or on the day you paid. It starts on your first message. Say hello at 9 in the morning and the window is already burning, whether you use it or not. Inside that window, nothing is counting your messages. The meter counts tokens, and every message you send carries the whole conversation with it. Claude has no memory between turns. To answer you now, it rereads everything you both said from the very first word. Turn 1 costs 1 page. Turn 20 costs 20 pages again. By the end of a long thread, you have paid for the early lines dozens of times. That is why one sprawling conversation drains a window faster than 50 short ones. And the scroll is never blank when you start. Your project instructions, every tool definition, the system prompt, all of it sits at the top of the page before you type a word. Plug in 5 chatty MCP servers, and you begin every turn already 20,000 tokens down. 2 things pour fuel on that fire. Opus eats the budget several times faster than Sonnet for the same work. And every subagent you spawn gets its own copy of the context to carry, so one parallel task can cost you 4 scrolls instead of 1. Above the 5-hour glass sits a bigger one, a weekly cap on a 7-day roll. A heavy Tuesday quietly shortens your Friday, which is why the reset you were waiting for sometimes never arrives. So rationing your questions is the wrong move. Keep the scroll short instead. When a task is finished, run/clear. It burns the transcript and starts a fresh one, so your next turn costs a single page again. That one habit buys back more window than anything else here. When you cannot clear, compact. /compact folds the history into a summary and keeps going. Point at file paths instead of pasting whole files. Keep Opus for the thinking and let Sonnet do the fetching. And open the window on purpose. Do the small errands first, then start the clock when a real block of work is in front of you. If the wall still arrives after all of that, the cap itself is your problem, and Max buys 5 or 20 times the pro allowance. Just buy the bigger window after you have stopped wasting the one you already have. Run/usage before you assume you were robbed. It shows exactly where you stand. The 5-hour window measures the scroll you drag behind you, and that scroll is the one thing you fully control. So next time Claude cuts you off in the middle of a task, you will know what filled the meter, and you will know how to empty it. If this saved you an afternoon, you will want what comes next. Await fetch knowledge complete. Subscribe for more and see you next fetch.